Hey guys, and I hope you guys are doing okay today. I know this is a bit off topic to the title, but just before I get into today's video, I actually made a whole rant video on this video about fucking mid-chapter patch already, but I accidentally deleted the whole recording, and it was a long-ass video, so I had to do it again right now. I'm kind of pissed about that. Anyways, I don't think this one will be as good. Let's see. Anyways, today I'll be ranting about the mid-chapter patch. Everything about it, like I'll even include the fucking Lunar New Year event and all that shit. It's pretty simple. So before I get into it, if you guys could drop a like and subscribe, I really appreciate that. And yeah, let's jump right into today's video, guys. So before I just want to actually get into it properly this time, just to clarify, majority of the player base, including big DBD content creators, are not the only one bitching, in quotation marks if you want to call it that, about this. There's many people, there's many, and they all have good reasoning, and I'll give my reasoning today. It's pretty simple. So let's begin with the UI HUD, whatever you want to call it, UI, whatever the fuck. Why, devs? Why? It really fucks me off the most that the UI is fucking made. Change my mind. UI, no, not the UI. Sorry, the PTB. Okay, released a month ago, so they've had a month to change this. By the way, the PTB is created for the devs to listen to the fog whisperers. That's what fog whisperers are for. To listen to their feedback and change shit. But they didn't listen to the feedback. The fog whisperers gave the feedback in PTB, and the devs didn't care. They simply released it without any changes, and they've had a whole month to do this, so you can't say, oh, they don't have enough time. They do. They have a bunch of time. They have a whole fucking month. And you can't say, oh, this is a big change. It wasn't. It looks like I'm fucking playing a mobile game with this new UI. Honestly, it's all around my screen. It's annoying. I have to look at a lot of shit. And the only thing I can commend about this UI thing, as killer, from a perspective of killer, is the hook counter. I mean, I fuck with that, but either way, like, really? Only one little good change? Now, I know a lot of people like Scott John, he used to make UIs, he was saying all that shit. I watched his video as well, so I did some actual fucking research before, making this video, and seeing his point of views, and he's made UIs in the past, and he's saying how that UI is basic and all that, and he actually gave an example and kind of showed how easy it is to make that UI with the fonts. And it's definitely lazy. The devs have had a month to listen to the fog whisperers and change shit, but they haven't. So what's the point of PTB when you don't listen? Right, we'll basically forced to wait 3 months for 2 major, in quotation marks, patches when you don't give a shit. Ah, my days. I'm so pissed right now. I'm so ashamed, devs. I just listened, and you wouldn't be in this position to be apologizing, because they also made an apology, didn't they, on Twitter a couple of days ago now, or yesterday, whenever it was. They were saying, oh, how they apologize, they'll be making the fixes. You won't be making the fixes. You'll be making half the fixes, and then it would create even bigger fucking bugs in the game, because this whole fucking mid-chapter patch is full of bugs. And I'm not saying any other patch isn't, but like, the devs don't care. Now, not every game's perfect, or no game's perfect. Every game has bugs. But the devs kind of sleep on that shit and say, oh, we'll fix it ASAP. You won't, because we're gonna have to fucking probably wait a week, or even 3 or 4 days, just for you to even fix some stuff, not all of it. Then more fucking bigger bugs will come, and it's gonna go in an infinite cycle, because you guys can fix it, but when you say you fix this shit, you don't test it. And that's what creates more bugs. If you actually test this shit when you fix the other bugs, then new bugs wouldn't really occur as often, then the game wouldn't be fucking as annoying to play. Oh my days, devs, you're literally sleeping on this game. It's so like hard to see this game in this fucking way. Like, you even got your own fog whisperers at this point, most of them I should say, criticizing you to shit. God. The PTB is supposed to be made for feedback, but you don't listen to the feedback. You can't take criticism, it feels like, and it's such a big company who does that. It's actually detrimental on their part, from the devs' part. And I don't really want to be making this video today, calling you guys out, the devs. I don't have to. I could stop recording right now and say fuck it, yeah, call it a night. But no, it's on my mind. I feel like I have to, you know, I have to give my reasoning. Days, I'm so ashamed. I literally am. You guys can do better, devs. You guys have so much fucking creativity of freedom and creativity and all that shit, which other big companies don't. And you guys just take a shit on that and be like, oh, but we try as hard as you can, but you don't. I'm not saying you don't try at all, but you don't try that much for as much creativity, freedom, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You don't. No one asked for this UI change. No one. If they did, then why? I mean, even if we did, we don't ask for this. This is embarrassing. It feels like I'm playing a fucking cheap mobile game. It does. I'm sorry to say that, but it fucking does. Now, I know there's gonna be that one person or them people in the comment section below saying, oh, be grateful and all that. Stop bitching. But, dude, you can't just justify to that shit. You can't also dictate that. Like, you don't play the game enough, or you probably play it once a month. And you probably don't even know DBD's history and good events and all that shit. Because this game has had good events and good patches. It has. But the devs like, almost fucking go downhill after that. They put out one good patch. Then, like, I think the best DBD year in my opinion is 2019. Good events, good riffs, and good tone, I should say. Tone 1, fucking amazing. And, yeah, good chapters as well. Stranger Things, Ghostface. Yeah, there were bugs back then, but not as bad as now. Even they cared about the events back then. They didn't just money grab all the time back then. They do now, and that's the problem. That's why I feel like the devs just sleep on that shit, and they've gone downhill so much, and it's a pity. I'm so ashamed. I know it's repetitive at this point what I'm saying about me being ashamed, but it fucking is. Oh my days. God, it's so fucking annoying. Let's talk about the animations. Holy shit, where do we begin? They look fucking stupid. I prefer the old ones. Who even asked for the animation changes? And actually, we did. But did we ask for this? This is like shit. The dev said they were gonna change. Apparently, the dev said also in a tweet that they were gonna change the animations. Really? You did? Yeah, correct. You did. But you won't. I know you won't in this little patch you're doing, this little bug fix. You won't change the animations. And if they do it, if we're gonna look worse than before, at this point you might as well just fucking change it back to the default. Like, I don't mind the default one. I don't fucking stand up and be 50 fucking feet towards Survivor, nearly the same height as Killer. That's stupid. I don't know, the animations are not realistic. In a real situation like that, you wouldn't be standing like that, would you? Be honest, you wouldn't. I guess the best thing about the whole animations thing is crawling into the hatch and crawling on the floor. I don't really mind that. And another thing that pisses me off about the animations, if you play Survivor, which hopefully you guys do, I mean, hopefully I don't have a bunch of killer mains in here. Honestly, no offense, but I want people who play both sides to discuss. So, obviously if you play Survivor as well as Killer, then you know as Survivor that the hitboxes have been a bit more questionable than usual, right? Just me. Yeah, for some reason these new animations somehow take effect or have effect in the hitbox coding, which is obviously not really good. It's not good. It's not. Now, they said they'll fix it, but I cannot believe them anymore. I can't trust them. Either way, I'm still gonna fucking rant about it. I'm still gonna call you out for all this shit. It's stupid. You guys wouldn't be in a position if you actually listened to the community and actually tested the bugs. Like, surely they have a fucking team members, devs, whoever the fuck you want to call them, who test out bugs, right? Because the ones who test out bugs now, if there are any, I doubt there fucking is. They're not doing a good job. Clearly, there's 10 times way more bugs when you actually release the patch. Yeah. Let's jump into the Lunar New Year part. I think this is the final thing I'm gonna make now. We're nearly in 10 minutes into the video. The Lunar New Year. Okay, where do we begin? So, do I even call it an event at this point? I call it a money grab, okay? Because this is how ridiculous it is. They apologized. This is also part of the apology tweet they made. After that, they were boasting about the new outfits for Deathling and Wraith, which are not for free, by the way. The only free one is the Wraith one, and that one looks like he's default with fucking just different texture and like pattern and all that shit. Like, they're not bad outfits, but for a paid game, you have to pay. Like, it's literally some outfits probably cost more than the game on discount. I'm not even kidding. It's stupid. Like, I just laugh at that shit. I laugh at the devs for that. Really? It's a paid game, and we have to pay fucking lots of money for cosmetics in a free event. Like, it won't hurt, okay, to fucking give us the currency you did a couple years ago for these events. It wouldn't. Now, obviously, I'm not oblivious to the part where they said they won't be putting as much effort into the events, such as the lunar ones, the summer ones, and the fucking winter ones. But why? Like, it don't hurt to put the same currency out. It clearly doesn't. I don't know how it would hurt. Just give us free cosmetics, and then you wouldn't have everyone on your ass or your dick fucking bitching about this event or this whole mid-chapter patch. You wouldn't. I don't call this an event. I just call this a money grab, as I said. They want you to pay money for the outfits. It's after they fucking put an apology tweet out. I don't recall an apology tweet anymore either. I'm starting to disbelieve everything I'm saying. It's not an apology tweet anymore. It's not. If they actually were truly sorry, they wouldn't just say, "Oh, buy these outfits next." Straight after that, they wouldn't. They fucking wouldn't. You guys know that. Anyways, we're nearly 12 minutes in. I guess I should stop ranting, but I've basically ranted about everything I believe that's affected me or pissed me off the most. Obviously I mentioned all the bugs and all that. There's a bunch of bugs. A bunch of shit. They disabled some maps, obviously. That's kind of embarrassing. Imagine you have to disable fucking a bunch of different maps just because of some bugs that wouldn't even fucking be there if you actually tested them in the first place. But anyways, what are your thoughts? Let me know. I'd love to hear them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.